first load of the day. Probably going to be the only load today. I believe I have like 10 hours of work time. I just checked in with the loader. And I got to ask him where he wants me to go.
Okay, we're using the small scales or the silo?
The silo, once you get around back, is going to be the one on your left. What is your truck and trailer number? What you got picking up?
Picking up 4,500 mesh, one drop.
You four.
So we just got loaded. Luckily there was no line. Pretty much the only truck there. We got 45,000 pounds loaded. My lightweight was 29,820. So our gross is 74,820 pounds. We're loaded. I just got to finish filling out my ticket and then close my hatch. And then we're good to go. We're driving all the way to Carthage, Texas. And we're leaving here Garland City, Arkansas. It'll probably be about an hour and a half or so. Might have to make a pit stop, get some coffee or something like that. So maybe 2 hours. So we'll probably get there right around 9:30 maybe. But let's go take care of that. Also ready to roll. This morning I got to sleep in. Plan was at midnight I'd be picking up hours. Because like at this point of the week, or actually the last I think 2 days, I've been having to wait to gain, not weights, but well, I guess you could say wait till midnight to pick up hours from the 8th day. So basically counting yesterday being day 1 and then counting all the way until I get to day 8, the amount of hours that I worked that day for on duty and driving. So say for instance I worked 6 hours and 30 minutes 8 days ago. Well, at midnight, which was this morning, I would gain 6 hours and 30 minutes. As of yesterday, before midnight, all I had was 3 hours out of my 70-hour cycle. And for oil field, it's 70 hours within 7 days. Whatever was on the 8th day, I will gain at midnight on the new day. So when I clocked in this morning, I had 9 hours and however many minutes I got. So it was pretty close to 10 hours in total, really. So I was thinking, I was like, all right, well, I can't do 2 short loads because that almost. Like yesterday, I had two short loads. That took me 11 hours. Because when I got to the well with that second load, I mean, they took us in quick, but the thing is, they told us to hook up and then just wait. So we had to wait for about an hour and a half before they finally told us to go ahead and start offloading, because I guess they were having the pumps running or they were moving the sand. But yeah, So that ate some of my time. So other than that, it would have been less than 10 hours to do both loads. So today, being in Garland City, having to pick up in Garland City and take it to Carthage, yeah, it's probably going to take me about a total of close to 6 hours maybe. We're going to the same well in Carthage. We still have just 2 wells running, one in Huntington, Texas, and one in Carthage, Texas. I haven't been to Huntington, past three days or so. So I'm not really sure how many stages they have left. I think the one in Carthage is pretty much almost done. We should be probably wrapping it up this week. Today being Sunday, so I guess maybe midweek or something like that. But we'll see. But I should be heading home either Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. I haven't decided on that yet. I just know by Wednesday, probably Wednesday morning. We'll see. We'll see how I'm doing on hours. How the work was going. But it's been a very good week. Today being Sunday, it's the first day of the pay period. So whatever was completed Saturday by 11 p.m., that's what's going to be on this following settlement. So, but anyway, I got off topic. I overslept. I didn't remember putting my phone on silent, and I woke up. I got cold in the cab, and I just looked at my phone. I was like, "What time is it?" It's like I know it's got to be like early morning. It's still dark out. And I was thinking, I told them I'd be ready by midnight because that's when I'd be gaining my hours. And it's 4:50 in the morning. I'm like, oh man, I missed 2 calls and I got a voicemail. Like I already knew what it was about, so I called them back saying, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't know my phone was on silent. And I said, oh, okay, no problem. Figured out what available. It's like, okay, hey, we have this Garland on. Perfect, I'll take it. Actually, about 70 minutes from where I was at. I was shut down in Greenwood, Louisiana, which is just west of Shreveport, Louisiana. We just had to drive towards Shreveport and then head north from there to get to Garland City, Arkansas. It's not a bad drive, except for maybe a good 5-mile section of it. When you get closer to Garland City, they have these farm roads that are really bad shape, and it's because of heavy traffic flow from trucks, I'm sure, coming through here. And it's in really bad shape. You pretty much, if it's clear, there's nobody coming in from the other side, oncoming traffic, you pretty much have to just zigzag throughout the whole road because it's so bumpy. It's so bad. But I'm sure it's nothing compared to like some of the road conditions in West Texas, which I haven't experienced. But a lot of people ask, like, hey, have you thought about going there? And I've considered it, but then I hear from other drivers that the road conditions are just bad. I remember talking to a driver from Oakley. I asked him, so how bad are these roads? Like, man, this is hard. He mentioned one freeway. He says for like 70 miles, you're pretty much just zigzagging through the whole thing. That's how bad it is. And it tore up his truck big time. He's had to do a lot of work on it. The money's good, but yeah, I expect to put your truck in the shop a lot more frequently. And for me, it's like, oh man, this truck is new to me. It's used, yeah, but I've already had to put it in the shop a couple of times, and for injectors and batteries, sensors and upgrades or updates, software updates and all that. Sorry about that. So I'm like, man, I don't want to put more money into having to put more money into repairs. So let me just stay put where I'm at here in south or east, going back and forth, and get a good groove going, and then maybe venture out there. But later on, we'll see. But yeah, Miami's like, man, it's not worth it if you're an owner-operator going out there. You make good money, but then you're spending it on getting your truck repaired. And I met that guy when I was doing commercial sand for that 1 week. Because I had talked to him for a bit, and he had mentioned that he was out in West Texas. And he said I'd be making $2,000 and $5,000 and $2,000. So it wasn't consistent enough for him, which I already know. Like, I'm fine with it as long as I'm making more than I used to make. But yeah, so I'm somewhat well rested. I still, they say you need 2 days of good sleep in order to make up for all the lack of sleep you've done throughout the week. So this morning was day 1. We'll see. Because I think I probably went to sleep probably around 9, expecting to wake up at midnight, which I had done the day before, which I only slept like maybe 2.5 hours. I just couldn't go to sleep. And last night I just pretty much had to do laundry, because I hadn't done laundry in like 3 days. So I was like, yeah, I need to get that done because I need uniforms for tomorrow. Well, alright guys, we're heading to Carthage, Texas, and I'll keep y'all updated later.